Okay, so looking at the backspin forehand then, there are two different types. Just talk us through the two different types.
Well, over the table, when you're playing a backspin shot, that's called a forehand push. And it's used to return serve, it's used to push. If somebody else is pushing, you might push back. It's used as a defence shot, really. And sometimes you might be forced back off the table. And then you're playing defence backspin shots from behind the table, and that's called a chop.
Okay, great stuff. Well, show us it in action.
So over the table, bat angle is important here. Obviously, because backspin, you're coming underneath the ball. So you're coming underneath the ball, not hitting the ball very hard, but you're producing backspin. And usually you go back and forth with this shot. Just really, you got to have a lot of patience. And then, if I was forced off the table, I would have to chop from away from the table. So the shot is a lot longer, and it could be somebody who attacks, and then you chop just to counteract that spin. It's a variation of the block we showed earlier on.
What's the benefit of chopping then? When you're in defence then, why use the chop?
It's a very hard shot for somebody to get back. You know, backspin is a brutal spin. So if you get it right and produce a lot of spin, then you're going to win some cheap points.
Yeah.
And it's a good variation. If you're top spinning all the time, you're going to be quite easy to play. So it's a good, good choice to bring in backspin sometimes.
So if you have got pushed back in a rally, then do you find it easier when playing a chop to get the ball back? Is it an easier shot to play?
It's easier when you're off the table, simply because you need to take that ball late. If you take it high, obviously the spin is at its highest there. But as it drops down and you take the ball later, it's easier to manage and keep low over the net, and that's the key. Every shot is the key, is to keep the ball low over the net.
Okay, that's great. Super. For more table tennis coaching videos from Ryan Jenkins, please visit homelessdirect.com/TV.